So this line right here is supply. So all of these arms coming out from this side is a supply. This arm right here is going to the bedroom that's closest to the door on the right hand side if you're going up the hallway. So what I want to do is tap into this line here, put a T on it, and come up to right here, open this up, and that will lead us to the wall right as you enter the front door, the wall before the stairs start. So we can put a supply right here. That will avoid having to go all the way back there, if you can see back there, all the way back there to put another supply against this wall. So we could go right here. It's much easier. And it'll do a better job because it's going to stop the draft from the door. Or combat the draft, I should say. Okay, so now we need another supply because the two supplies that are way back yonder, where the kitchen wall used to be, is blocked up now. So instead of going back there, since it's a wide open space, we can actually tap into this line you see right there. That is the return. So we can tap into that return and go right above where you see, it'll be actually in the same line as far as the wall. It'll be in the same line as this. So if you follow this beam all the way across, beyond this block, right there, right beyond the block, you can put, actually next to the other block, you can put another return right there. So it's a short distance. You just have to tap into that big line right there. And as you see, that line splits off and goes to the master. It comes over here and it splits right here to go one to the back room and to the front room. So if you're on the hallway, on the right, the first room you get to, you have one of those in the that room, and then the next room in the back, you have the other line. So those are supplies. So basically, that's where you draw the air out of the room so that it can go into the unit, be processed, and then come back out as supply. So I think that'll do it. And, you know, I'm glad I came under here to see. Now, this collapsed supply right here, I suspect is going to the other wall over there, to the master. Yeah, that's going to be a challenge a little bit. I guess it can push through. We just have to move some of that stuff out of the way. Or we could put a flex line at the end of that. I hear that if you put 10 feet of flex at the end of a rigid, it's okay. So we just need to make sure this is reattached to the plenum. And of course, all of these supplies have to be insulated. So all of these are going to have to be insulated. The returns don't have to be insulated. Only the supplies. Okay, down there looks pretty good. Back there looks good. I think we had cats and stuff living under here, and I think they clawed. I thought it was rats at first, but there are no rat droppings, but there are cat droppings, and I know there were cats under here because there were kittens. And a mummy cat came, and she moved the kittens when we bought the house. So she was under here pooping and keeping warm and all that, and she was probably using the insulation for a nest or whatever have you. But anyway, needless to say, I think the problem is solved. I'm going to put a supply here and a return there. Figure out where this actually goes, which I believe is on the other side there. Connect it with flex, pop, pop, and we're good.